Hey guys, it's System, and this is all the mods 6 to the sky. Hope everyone is well. Have an amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump back into this pretty cool pack here. So, in between episodes, I guess I went ahead and set up automatic processing of all the items that are coming through our sifting setup. So, that's pretty awesome. Went ahead and replaced all the modular storage that was here with ender chests now. And that stuff is all coming down here. And this is a temporary setup, but I have everything filtered. And these, I guess these cards from the pipe upgrade actually remember, right? They remember what they're configured for, so I can move this super simple. The main point was just to set up the filtering, and now it is all set up, which is really good. So this one here is just blacklisting all the ore pieces, right? So everything that I can just automatically pull in the system comes into this one, so that one's red. Then over here is this blacklisted on all the items, and then, yeah, just everything gets pumped in here. These are auto compressors from compressum. And these things just compress things down. They do it at very low power, 5 FE a tick. So really awesome. Then once it compresses something down, it comes into this particular ender chest, which is yet another channel. And head over here and just goes into this one, where it ends up getting enriched and doubled up. So this is where our ore doubling is happening. Then it auto ejects over to this one, automatically smelts it down, then it auto ejects out the back into our main line again. So yeah, just really easy, really simple, and really clean way of setting it up. And then everything just ends up in the drawer ball, man. It's not even ending up in our system. So just keeping everything in a nice, organized manner. So really enjoying that, and that is pretty cool. Outside of that, I think I did, if we head over here, some auto crafting on this here. Oh, not auto crafting. I set up some, I did some crafting. That's what I did. Try to talk system. Laser drill, I went ahead and crafted everything up, mostly because it's all done with the dissolution chamber, basically. It's just a little tedious to do the crafting, so I went and did that by myself. We're going to set that up in a couple minutes. And I made 3 more endo flames, and as well, I forgot I made this, the mana splitter. We actually go to splitter here. These things are really useful. Not spitter. Splitter, where is it? SPL. There you go. Grab that. Just this recipe right here, super easy to make, but basically you aim the mana at this, and then it divides it between all the pools. So that's pretty cool too. I think actually the first thing we're gonna do is automate that at least a tiny bit, just so we don't have to worry about it, and we'll have mana when we come back to Botania later and have to do it. So let's go ahead and grab a timer real quick. Go ahead and grab one of them. That looks good. One of those. We do not have any of the bases. Used to get like 12 of these for one recipe. What's going on, man? Anyway, let's go ahead and grab that. And what else do we need here? Probably just a dropper, and we'll just use a vanilla one for right now, because I don't know what other good dropper we have. This one won't. This one takes power and only has 1 slot. Really annoys me, actually. I don't like that one. It is good, but at the same time, I guess I'll deal with the randomness and clicking of this one for now. Anyway, let's go grab 9 stacks of coal, I suppose. Let's do that. Awesome. And I could do this with blocks too, but I guess I'm just going to do it this way. Where's my Botania, man? Botania is right there. There you go. Awesome. And like I said, I just want to get this automated a little bit, right? Do we have any placement blocks? Not. Let's go ahead and grab something for that. Sweet. There's, I guess, 2 of them. That's good. And then, yeah, this thing should be super easy to do. So let's head down here. Awesome. And then we'll just go ahead and grab, I guess, 1 block here and 1 there. That's good. Then we'll head back up. Awesome. And we'll just aim this dropper straight up. So it's just something like that there. And then we'll probably go beneath, because these things can go on walls, so we can just make it more tidy. So we'll head down here. And then we'll go ahead and pop that right there. We're going to set the timer to 160. I'll explain that in a second. And that should be pretty much it, actually. That should be everything. Let's go hit up here. Now, every 160 seconds is basically going to pulse this hopper. Vanilla coal, actually, I'll just put everything in there for all that matters. Let's go ahead and do that. Awesome. See if it actually works here. You see, it's not ticking, isn't it? What did I do wrong? Did I set the timer too long? Oh, I know what I did wrong. I totally derped. Let's go ahead and fix this for a second. Why did I do this? It has to go 1 higher, right? Oh no, it has to go in this block. There we go. Helps if it's actually hitting the actual dropper, right? There we go. Now it's set to 160. But basically, vanilla coal smelts once every 1600 ticks. end of flames, burn them in 800 ticks, and we have 5 flowers. So I divide by 5, and then I know if I send one every 160 ticks, by the time it gets to the last one, right, it'll be ready. This one here, which grabbed the first one, will be done burning, and I'll be able to beat another piece of coal, and we should never end up with an excess on the ground, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, anyway, that's an easy way. Other than the ticking, I guess I could too. I could switch it to coal, and then I should just have to multiply that number by 9, I think, if it stays, you know, the same exact tick numbers. But I'll leave it like that for right now. Now this get us a bunch of mana over time, which is kind of the plan. So anyway, let's go ahead and drop this off here. Here we go. Next thing I want to do before anything is I want to get a new backpack. The one I have right now, I'm not a fan of. So let's actually do this. Go ahead and grab that. Maybe head downstairs. And then with this stuff, I can just smelt it in here, right? Here we go. Get a bunch of leather. And this one here, like the one we're using, it's cool and everything. I just don't like some of its quirks, right? So, I changed the hotkey getting ready for this too. So I can't even open it up with the hotkey right now. Let's go ahead and grab this. There you go. But this one, like the quirks, right? So it like holds a spot. It does weird things like that. Yeah, this thing was meant more for mining and stuff, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and get everything out of it. There you go. Plus the power and the magnets, not even really useful. You need to feed it biofuel. Like there's a whole bunch of things with this thing, which this thing is really, like I said, just built for mining. So I'm not going to use it anymore. Let's go ahead and do that. Where's oh, right there. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. The one we are going to use is from Useful Backpacks, I believe. Useful. Yeah, these ones right here. These things actually look exactly what I want. Just a big giant bag, right? So let's go ahead and make the base one. That's good. Top that in there. Then you go up to medium, right? Let's go ahead and grab one of them. Then probably a large. And maybe a large. I just need the plain colored one. That's good there. Okay, so this one has, I guess, Curio compatibility as well. So we just pop it right there. Now my hotkey will work because I actually set it. Just options, control, and in category. Then it was useful, right? Yeah, right there. I just had to change that key, and that's good. So that's awesome there. And this one's just a big backpack, and that's all I want in life. So that is really simple, really easy, and this one is much better for me. I don't think I showed this last episode too. It's just the exchanger from exchangers. Basically, it's just a block exchanger. This is a high level one. It's a 15 by 15, and it has a whole lot of settings and stuff, but it's mainly for just exchanging blocks, right? So if I link it to a block, say like that, and then if I had that block and wanted to change this block, I would just right click. I can do that up to 13 by 13 area. And I used it to change all our glass that was there, right? So yeah, definitely cool, definitely useful, and pretty rad. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this. Probably go ahead and set up our laser, then figure out what we're doing. Do I have everything I need? I have that. I have cables, right? We need power, maybe some more cables. That should work as well. I'm going to have to set up auto crafting on these two because I really like these barrels a lot as buffers. But anyway, I have a little platform set up down here, and this is for the laser. I want to make sure my magnet's on. Let's do that. Then, oh yeah, this was the original elevator. I'm not using this one now, so let's get rid of that. Sweet. That, and that right there. Nope, probably don't want to fall. That is probably not helpful. Anyway, go ahead and do that. I guess somehow lost one piece of terracotta, even with the magnet on. That's actually kind of surprising. I should be doing this, actually. I need to place down the machines. I probably should have done that first before anything. Then I can just put the laser here, 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 and here. There you go. Then I'm going to need one of those. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And they'll have a little particle back there, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and throw some upgrades in these two. So I'm going to give them efficiency and speed upgrades. Again, super easy recipes. It's just that dissolution chamber is just tedious. So anyway, let's do that and that. Awesome. It'd be weird trying to automate that thing too, because you pretty much need a new dissolution chamber for every recipe. It would not be a good time. Anyway, I'm going to put this lens in here, and I'll explain that in a bit. But we just need to, I guess, power this up, right? So let's go ahead and do that. I think I have some more of those cables, right? I did. I had an entire stack of them. Are they in my other one? They might be still in my other backpack. I may have to look that up. Or just go check that. We need to break the block directly under this too, actually. So let's do something like that. Like that there. Sweet. And I'll have to come back with one cable because it's going to drive me. Oh, we got a stack. I had a stack on me the whole time. I mean, let's go ahead and break that. There we go. And this thing should be good to go. So all this thing does is basically mines the void for ores, right? So it's just I guess a void ore miner. And we'll just throw power like right there. Set that to output. There we go. And this thing should be working now. If I look at this now, you'll see that it has a progress bar. And every time that gets 100, we'll get an ore. So that is actually pretty cool. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to set this to output. We'll just put it right there to push. And that should work. There we go. We got an ore. And we got a ruby ore. So that is our first one. So the reason I'm using the green lens, I guess if you go to use on the green lens and go to the laser drill, you'll get this stuff. It is the, I guess one of the materials for the power mod. And I want to get into the power mod. So I basically want to focus on that. And you can actually focus onto different things with different lenses. You can have up to 6 in here. I'm just going with 1 in here for right now. I don't know if multiple of the same color actually increase the effects or not. Also, the depth is new, but I'm pretty sure I saw that ore was like this range, right? Good use on that. Here, yeah, min 4, max 36. So I think as long as it's in that range, it should get it at a higher rate too, right? Anyway, that's cool there. I'm going to leave it like that. I also just want to see what kind of ores we get, right? We're getting some pretty normal ones right now, but we may come across some other ones that we can't get through the sifting setup outside of that. What is that called stuff? It's like, every time I read it, I want to say uranite, but it's not. It's like uraninite or something like that. Uraninite or uraninite. I have no idea. I'm just literally guessing. But there's different varieties too. So there's like poor, the ore, the dense. I think that just decides how much you get out of it, right? So anyway, we're going to do that in time. We'll be able to get into the power mod, but that's definitely going to take some time. So I'm just going to leave that, let it do its thing. And yeah, we'll go ahead and probably get into something else. I'm thinking maybe big reactors. If we get into big reactors today, because we have tons of uranium, right? Over here, I might just go do some crafting, and we might just set up a big reactor, because yeah, why not more power? We're already hitting our power top sometimes when these things are under load, so I'd like to get us some more power. So I went ahead and crafted up a bunch of stuff here. So you can see here, I have pretty much everything I think we need for the reactor. I guess we'll get that figured out here. I guess we'll need some a battery and a drawer or something, but we'll grab that after. Most of the stuff is really easy to make. Most of it just takes this graphite. So you take the graphite, boom, smelt it down. I guess cool, smelt it down, you're good there. And just craft it up, man. Every bit takes a little bit of uranium, and it's not very hard at all. So went ahead and got that all done. So let's go ahead and actually grab some reactor casing. This is going to be a temporary spot of it. You're going to find over time my base is going to change a lot anyway, so a lot of it's going to be kind of temporary. But anyway, I'm just going to do it right here, right now. That portal is going to move anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. We're going to do a 7x7 for now, I suppose. Let's just do it like that. And thankfully, we can wand most of this, which is pretty awesome. I may fill this with water too as coolant, but we'll kind of figure that out in a bit here. Let's go ahead and grab you. Do that and that. Awesome. And yeah, we don't really have many good coolants in the pack. I guess we could use diamond. I think redstone works too. I can't remember all the blocks that actually work. But we don't have like gelatin stuff, right? So our gelic rhyothium. So we can't use stuff like that, right? So that should work there. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab a power tap. We may add later on too computer craft. I think computer craft's in here, right? That's CC. Yeah. We may add the component to add the computer craft program and then use a program on this. Actually, probably will, but I need to hunt down a good program. So that's the thing. Right now, I just want to get some power out of that uranium because it's just sitting there doing nothing. We might as well get some power out of it. So that's 5 tall. We need 1 more. That's good there. Then we need to throw in the reactor fuel rods. So just do something like that there. That's cool. This is what actually holds all of the uranium when it's actually running. Anyway. Also, you can put glass in this stuff, but I don't really advise it. I don't really advise using glass at all. Did I make that too tall? No, that's the right height, right? 7. Why does it feel off? 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. I feel like I need 1 more layer of fuel rods. I obviously mapped that out wrong. Let's go to here. Go to fuel rod. Grab another, that'd be what, 7, I think? That should be good. And then get those in there. Me and my bad math, man. Sweet. Do I need one more? Let me give me two more. Two more and we're good. Let's go grab two more. There you go. That's good there. And then we'll get that done. And yeah, most of it is actually almost done. Yeah, there's one missing here, one missing there. What is it per level? Is that 9 per level? 4, no, yeah, that's why. I was doing 7 in my head. I was going to throw in some graphite blocks. They actually up the reactivity, which actually makes it, I guess, run a little better. But you don't need a ton of this stuff. It only really affects the ones it's touching, right? So it's going to be touching this one and this one. So to double up, make sure it just touches all the center ones. I'm just going to put them on these two sides here. It'll make it produce a little more power, but it also generates a lot more heat. And we don't have a way of dealing with heat right now. So do something like that. Do something like that. That should be good there. These are the control rods. These kind of control how deep. I'll show that in a second, actually. It's hard to explain that one until this is actually built. Okay, let's go right there. And we should get a multi-block here in a second. Oh, I still have some more casings. Go ahead and grab them. I crafted way too many. Go ahead and grab that. Sweet and sweet. This thing will probably end up bigger anyway. The reason I don't think you should use the either the actual glass on it, it causes way more lag. So this is the interface here. It has the online status, offline status, waste ejection, and a whole bunch of the other information there. But we'll go ahead and kind of get a couple more things going. So the next thing we'd want to do is probably grab a bunch of uranium, actually. Let's go uranium. We'll just put it in block form because it actually fills it up much quicker. So let's just do a bunch of it. There we go. I don't know how I crafted that. Nuggets. I don't really want nuggets, so let's do that. And yeah, just get this done. So I don't think these things can auto input either, right? So let's see here. Let's go to morph tool, pipe wrench. So I think that one's the output. I think this one's an input. Can't remember if it auto pulls. Let's actually quickly test that. No, I think it auto ejects though. We'll see in a second. All right, let's go ahead and break you. There you go. Go ahead and grab a drawer. We'll put one right here, and then we'll just need a pipe, right? So let's go grab a item pipe. I'm loving these pipes too. At first I wasn't sure about them, but for like builders and stuff, they're just amazing. They actually work really well. Right, let's go ahead and grab them. They're not that great for power though. Anyway, and here we should see the fuel just gonna jump up, right? So it's all fueled up. It's ready to go. We could actually turn this on right now, I believe. Let's actually do that. Let's go turn it on. Kind of see how much power it's producing. Then we're going to probably have to tweak it because this thing's going to be inefficient. And we'll probably be able to adjust the fuel rods to make this efficiency down here, how much it's actually burning, which is 0.293 millibuckets a tick. Looks like it's about 12.5 thousand RF, which is pretty awesome. Change what this board is outputting. Waste. I want it to output waste. That is what I want. Let's put this here. I want to see if the waste automatically ejects when it comes out too. So the reactivity, that kind of judges how much the power kind of produces there, and then the heat affects that as well. But if it gets too hot, then it doesn't work that well, right? So it's a little weird. I don't know all the numbers about this, but I do know that tweaking these fuel rods on the top, we could probably make it much more efficient. So up here, the control rods basically reduce the amount of fuel that's in the system, like the maximum amount it can hold. We can lower that though. So what we can do, you see there it says apply to all rods. We're going to go down, right? No, sorry, up. Is it up? No, down. There we go. Was it showed at first? I was a little confused. Looks like we want to hold shift too, because we want to do 10% at a time. Let's start at about 40. There you go. That's going to make it so it holds like 40% less fuel. I want to see how much power it still produces. It's going to kind of cap off here. You can see our usage. I guess the amount that's being used per tick is going down, but the power didn't really drop that much. That's because these things, unless you have good coolant, really good coolant, are really inefficient. And that heat actually throws things completely out of whack with how much fuel it's actually burning versus the power, right? Maybe be able to tweak that a little more. Let's go like 5% more maybe. Yeah, just like 5% more. So, yep. See if our numbers look a little better there. See how much power we lose. Drops us under 200 millibuckets. Still over 10,000 RF. I may stick with that one actually. That's not too bad at all. That's actually not bad. And the power usage, that isn't horrible actually. I mean, not power usage, the fuel usage. That'll actually last a long time. Let's break this. I want to see if there's anything in here. Nothing yet. Let's do this. I don't know if it's auto ejecting. It might not even be done one yet, but I was kind of curious. Let's see. Nope. Anyway, it hasn't got through a entire ingot yet. Once it does, we'll actually get some. I guess it doesn't matter if it auto ejects. This is a little more, I was going to say aerodynamic, but I mean symmetrical. I don't know where aerodynamic came from at all. Let's go ahead and link up a card. That looks good. Do that, and then that now should be getting the power, right? There we go. I mean, oh, we need input, right? Yeah, there we go. And that should be working, right? So that's good. Now we can't use all this power right now. That's the thing. I'm gonna have to wait until we need a little more. That's gonna happen pretty soon, right? But we're ready. We're ready. And we know now roughly where the efficient sweet spot is. Looks like about 35% of the fuel rods in there, right? Which is what it looks like. I'm going to up that right now, though, because I'm going to down the fuel usage, right? Yeah, I totally derped there. I did not set all the rods when I did that, so I was wondering why we were getting so much power. There's no way we're getting that much power with the rods like that, right? So let's actually do that. I want to set it about 75 for all rods. There we go. Got to make sure I hold that Alt key. Yep, it's at 76. That's good enough, but we'll see where we're at. That should greatly lower our usage, which is what I'm going for. Like I said, we only have a little spillover on power right now when we're running under load. So 5,000 is more than enough. You can see how much the usage has gone down. So yeah, really dropped that. And like I said, I may put some water in here too. So I'm actually going to turn it off. So let's just do that. There you go. And then I'm probably going to come in here, right? And then fill this entire thing with water. So the way I'm going to do that is with one of these here. Let's go ahead and grab a chalice. There you go. This is from Brother Quarry. This item is awesome. We need a couple of these void tears. Probably need 2. Sweet. Go ahead and grab that. That should be good. Then we're going to grab another one. Awesome. We might as well make this one as well while we're at it, because I think we can now. Can I make 3 of these? Cool. Go ahead and grab the Infernal Claw. And, oh, I don't know if we have this. Oh, do we have enough? No, we're short of gas here. I just need craft, I guess smelt a little more. Not smelt, sift up a little more soul sand. But once we do that, we'll have a chalice that gives us infinite lava, and another one that gives us infinite water. So we'll do that, I guess, at a later point. But I should be able to now just come in here, right? Come down here. There you go. Just build up water. And I'm going to do this, and then we'll kind of see how good it's running, and see if it actually increased the actual efficiency at all. So I went ahead and got this all filled up with water here. The efficiency has not changed at all, but the power went up about 200 RF tick, which isn't too bad. Every once in a while it jumps up to 5.9. So, and it's definitely cooler. It's definitely cooler, which is pretty sweet. But at the same time, to see a real difference, I think we need a diamond or something else in there. We don't even have Enderium in this pack, do we? Enderium? No, we don't have liquid Enderium, sadly. Yeah, we don't have anything. Do we have a Resonant Ender, actually? Resonant Ender? Nope. I really don't know what fluids to use in here. If anyone has any advice on what fluids to use, or blocks, outside of diamonds and gold, because I know they work. I know redstone works too, but I remember redstone's barely as good as water. Like, it's slightly better. That isn't too expensive, then I may think about using it. But yeah, still pretty awesome, pretty good. It's a decent amount of power, especially since, like I said, the reactor rods, what were they, 70%, 76%, I think is what we left it at, only in. And with it, like, max out when it's running full tilt, it was only giving us, what, 12,000, you know what I mean? And it's almost running at half with a quarter of the fuel. So pretty efficient, not too bad, and pretty happy with it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. And you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.